Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name is Jules and I am the Scottish Highlander on a budget. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on yet another video. You know how much I appreciate it. I am doing a giveaway when I reach 1,500 subscribers, so if you are watching my videos and enjoying them, then please consider subscribing, because I am only about 45 away from reaching 1,500 and I will be doing a giveaway. I have spoken to a few little Etsy shops and have ordered some bits from them for the giveaway, and I will obviously be adding in some bits of my own. So I hope it'll be some good prizes, which I will let you all know further down the line when we get just a little bit closer. So we are just going to do our budget for next week. We're getting a bit tight because I made a mistake on last week's budget. I forgot to add in my car payment, so that has brought us down quite considerably from where I thought we would be. I thought it would be about £700 rolling over. However, we're only at 405 rolling over, and we have a 5-week month in February, so I must remember and put my mileage form in this month to get a couple hundred extra. But yeah, it is what it is. There's not much we can do. So yeah, I'm just laughing. I watched a video last night, and it was Zoe from the Canny Tally, and she was saying that everyone seems to saying it is what it is. And it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. So, anyway, just making me laugh, making myself laugh. So we're just going to go right in and do this because it's my day off. I have loads to do today, and I have done very little, and it's already the afternoon. So anyway, so week 2 is from the 5th to the 11th of February, and I'm actually on annual leave this week from work, so that is good, which brings my cash envelopes down quite a bit, but we'll go through that as we go. But yeah, so our rollover is £405.63. I'm not expecting any other income. It is my birthday week, so there may be other income, but I don't tend to get an awful lot of money around about my birthday or Christmas, because I would prefer somebody just give me a card or you know, a small gift, rather than feel they have to give me money. I'm not bringing in anything from Etsy because I'm finding that I can use my Hyperjar card at the post office to make the payments, so that is fine. So I don't need to worry about that, but I am bringing in £40 from my sinking fund, so that gives us £445.63. Sorry, got a text message there. I have 2 bills coming out this week, so we've got Audible at £7.99 and we've got the 200 Club at £4, so that gives us a total bill of £11.99. So we'll get the trusty old calculator that I can never get to work correctly, and we are going in with 445.63, and we're going to do minus the £7.99 and minus the 4, which gives us 433.64. I then will be spending £40 on beauty to get my nails done. As I said, it's my birthday week, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I've got the money in the sinking fund for it, or I will have by the time I stuff my cash on the weekend. So we'll deduct 40 there, which leaves us with 393.64. I'm still going to try and put my £10 into my extra debt payment. It's going onto a little account on Hyperjar, so if I do need it, I can pull it back out of there and put it back in my budget. But I'm going to try and just continue with that for the moment. So minus 10, which leaves us with 383.64. I am then going to put £70 into my sinking funds, so minus 70, which leaves us with 313.64. So what I've done is I have taken this week and next week and divided the £400 out and made sure that I can cover the next 2 weeks, because I will get paid the mileage at the end of the... Oh, wait a minute. something not right. Hang on 2 seconds. Oh yeah, my expenses go in on the 13th. I thought they went in on the 6th. They go in on the 13th and I'll get paid on the 17th. So I'll get paid for the following Friday. So as long as this £400 can last me 2 weeks, then I will be able to use the next 2 weeks from my expenses because I've not got any big bills as such. So that leaves us with 313. The places that I'm putting my and again, this might not be where you would put yours, but it's where I want to put mine. Some people think that my priorities might not be their priorities, and it's not. You know, everyone has their own way of doing things, but it's very, very hard when it comes to sinking funds, trying to explain why you have done something and why you've not put something into there, because, you know, I want to get my car insurance, car tax and Bank of Mum. I want to get them to where I need them. So why am I putting money in eating out or into beauty when I should be stuffing them? But there's no, well, there is a time frame. There's no immediate time frame for these. There's no immediate time frame for Bank of Mum either. I would just like it there, but it's just basically a car maintenance fund. So as long as I've got money in there to pay some of my car maintenance, then that is all it is. So car maintenance, car insurance, sorry, is getting 10, car tax is getting 5, Bank of Mum's going to get 5, and vet fund's going to get 5. Nothing is going into my midterm this week. Clothing isn't getting anything, but beauty is going to get 5, and weekend away, we're not probably going to use much of the money that I've got in the weekend away envelope just now, so there's no point in stuffing it. I can stuff it once I've set a date to go for my spa day, spa weekend, whatever, with my mum. We haven't decided what we're going to do yet. It might just be a day, it might be an overnight, we don't know. I'm then going to put £20 into electric, and I'm going to put £20 in to eating out. And so the reason I'm putting into eating out is because we do eat out every Sunday, and my boyfriend pays 1 week and I pay the next week. He would quite happily pay the next week if I couldn't afford it, but I don't really want to be in that situation. And we have talked about not eating out, but then that means being prepared to have something in the slow cooker or something on a Sunday. And while I can do it, it's nice to go out. We don't do anything else. We don't go out drinking. Neither of us smoke. He does have a few beers on the weekend. I usually don't. So we're not really spending our money on ourselves. So I think every second week to have a meal out, which costs about £35, which kind of go to the same places. I feel I want to try and get that in my budget if I can. So that is why I'm doing that. And I know I don't need to explain to anybody, and I know that everybody, you know, has their different priorities, but yeah, for me, when I don't do anything else, I don't have any real hobbies out with of my home. There's a dance club that started. Okay, I keep fit at dance club, and I'm tempted to go to that, but at the minute I'm too shy. But yeah, so that's that. So £70 is going into sinking funds, which leaves us with 313.64. Groceries, I'm just putting it down to 30 because I'm at home. If I buy too much, I will just eat it, and there's plenty stuff in the freezer. I am going out for lunch one of the days, so I'll not really need much there. So I'm hoping that £30 will be enough to last me for bits and bobs. I know some people eat more when they're at home. I tend to not, if that makes sense, and I have quite a busy week. I've got a whole spare room to gut and stuff, so yeah, I'm going to bring it down to 30 and see how we go. Fuel I'm also bringing down to 40 because I've not really have any plans to go anywhere, and if I do have plans to go anywhere, chances are it'll probably be quite local, or I'll go with a friend and we can share the driving or whatever. So £40, I'm not doing my usual running forward, back and forth to different clients, so £40 should be more than enough. But I'll also put £5 in my spending, £5 in my miscellaneous, and then if needs be, that can be put into fuel when it comes to it. Obviously not working, so I'm not putting anything to work spending. And as I said already, I'm not putting anything to Etsy, so eventually this will probably just go, but I'm going to keep it there just now, just in case anything happens. So I do have some money in my purse at the moment. So £80 is going into my cash envelopes, which leaves us with 2, £133.64. And I'm still going to plan and do my, sorry, I don't know if you can see, I pulled you out. So yeah, there's my groceries and things. And then I'm still going to plan my savings challenges. So my monthly one is £10 and my me time one is £10. So that is my challenges of 20. Deduct 20 here, which leaves £213.64. So that being said, I have no bills next week. Yes, no bills next week. Not planning using any sinking funds. So if you take the 200 and take away the £10 I plan to put to credit card, that would leave us with 200. And then if I have, so say 120 is my general cash envelopes, and then £60 sinking funds and £20 is that right? 120, 200 and 10. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, 1680, 120 is 210. Yeah, so I would still have enough money, and then I would actually get my mileage on the Friday, which would then cover the next 2 weeks. So I hope that makes sense. But obviously I can cut out the sinking funds at any point. I don't have to put them in. You know, there's nothing needing stuff right now for any time in February, apart from maybe my nails. But as I said, we can cross that bridge whether I need them or done or not when it comes to it in March. But yes, that is our budget for next week. Sorry, it's a bit doom and gloom. Just I'm in one of those moods. But yeah, it's hard. It's been a hard kind of month. Last month, January is always hard for everybody, and it is, you know, quite difficult to think ahead when you don't know how much things are going to cost anymore. And you know, you used to be able to say, right, I can get my shopping for £30. And now it's kind of like, oh, I might need to get a cheaper version of this, or I might need to skip this altogether, or can I afford to get meat from the meat counter, and you know, all that kind of thing. There isn't really butchers up here. Well, there is, but I would have to travel some to get to a butcher, and then, you know, you're kind of making that trip specially to go to a butcher and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so it's a little bit more awkward up here. So you do have to get your meat and things from the supermarkets. And but yeah, anyhow, I am just rambling now. But yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As I said, if you haven't subscribed and you do like my videos, although maybe you don't like this one, then please hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell is always there if you want to be notified of any videos that I post. I have actually received a new shipment. It came today, which is totally crazy, the story, right? I live in the middle of nowhere, and the planners leave the printing and they come via Parcel Force, but then Parcel Force don't actually deliver here, so they then take on a courier. So that's what happened with the last shipment. The courier then only travels in certain days in this area, so it had to be it was like 3 or 4 days after the day they said it would be. But anyway, I got my shipment today. I was emailed on Tuesday to say that it had gone to Parcel Force, so I was expecting it Monday, you know, just to be on the safe side. And it came today by Royal Mail. And the poor lassie, she was like tiny wee, she had to get somebody from the office to come and deliver it because she couldn't carry the box. So yeah, so planners are in, that's what I'm trying to say. I already have a few people that have asked for them in advance, so if you guys are watching this and I don't message you, get in touch with me, and we'll get that organised, and then some will go on Etsy as well. But yeah, if you want to avoid Etsy fees, sorry, but it's quite a lot of money. You can come to me direct. There's an email in my little blurb in my bio thing. There's an email address there. You can just get in touch with me, or if you're on Instagram, just give me a shout over there. But yeah, you can buy it on Etsy as well, and the option for the pens are still there too. So there we go. they are now in. So message me if you want one, and yeah, happy budgeting, and I will see you all again towards the end of the week with my closeout and my cash stuffing. So take care, bye bye.